Okay, guys, now next week is our big special giveaways and sauce sale and YouTube premiere of Toys in the Kitchen Black Friday episode. It's a biggie every year for us. So I thought I would recap a few items, literally a dozen. I have a dozen items that I've kept here that I use all the time on the show. You've seen it on the show, but I'm going to show it to you anyway, and I'm going to give you links down below because these are the items that I held on to over all the years that I did Toys in the Kitchen. I think we're on year 6 right now. This is a multi-purpose all-pot lid. It fits on any pot because it's super big. And it's by Kuhn Rikon Swiss Design. I love this lid. I go for this lid because I know whatever pot I'm in, I'm going to grab this. And it's going to fit, and it has a little venting on it. This is the thing to buy for the kitchen. If you don't have one of these, you'll be fumbling through lids looking for stuff. This is it, an all-purpose, a multi-pot lid. I never had a rolling pin on the show until this was sent to me. This is a silicone rolling pin. Nothing sticks to it. It's pretty advanced design. When it comes to rolling pins, you can get the old-fashioned wooden one if you want. But the silicone rolling pin, you've seen me use it on the show before. I don't bake a lot, so I don't use it a lot. But when I do, I go for this bad boy. This is the Rachel Ray stirring spoon. And her first set she ever came out with came with these little notches so you could hang it on the pot. You can put it right on the edge once you're done stirring and just leave it there. That's what's cool. This is my favorite stirring spoon. And I've used it many years, and I just hang it right on the pot so you don't drip on the counter. It drips back into the sauce pot. This one I use a lot. Now that I'm eating a lot more avocados, I use this. This is an avocado device. This plastic, so any kid can touch his finger right here and not get cut. It's very safe. It cuts the avocado. You just go around the in the middle, the perimeter, and then once you cut it in half, you open it up, and right here, you pop that right on the pit and rotate, and it grabs the pit out for you. And then when it's all done, been pitted, you take this lined area and you slice through, and it gives you beautiful avocado slices for your salad. This is by Oxo, and this is a surprise. I didn't think we'd be using this that much when it was sent to me. This is called the stripper. Now, if you use a lot of herbs, you got to get one of these. You have little holes that you pull your thyme and rosemary and all that branches through, and it strips off all the seasoning. That's what that's for. Throw basil leaf through this. It has different sizes, and it cleans my herbs really quick. This is just a polka dotted yellow can opener. I have an electric one, but when I need something fast, I grab this one. I had this one, it just clamps right on, and it just opens right up, and it doesn't leave a sharp edge. This was super cheap. All right, see this? This is a garlic peeler. You put your clove of garlic in here and roll it tight. You lean on it and roll, and then let the garlic fall out. It's all peeled, so you don't get that stickiness on your fingers when you want to peel garlic. It's very simple, very inexpensive, and it's a garlic peeler. And we got a different garlic peeler coming to the show next week. This right here is exactly what it looks like. It's the pizza slicer. You guys remember me getting this? Yep, there it is. And I'll have a link to that, and that's super sharp. That's why it's got a guard on it. It's never lost its edge. This slices, you can use it to slice pies or cakes or anything. Anything in this slice, because it's like a big knife. And it's super, super, wait. Now this is exactly what it looks like. They're called onion glasses. I don't use these anymore. Recently, I stopped using these when I realized I could light a candle or freeze the onion. Those 2 tips that I've shown you before on how to cut an onion without crying is light a candle and it takes all the gas out of the air, or freeze it for like 10 minutes, then cut it, and all the gas solidifies. But this works. These are padded. If you want, you can pop these on and cut your onions all day long and never cry over it. Look at that. Is that an injector? Is that a big injector or what? I only use this on my turkey. It's too big for my chicken, but I can stab my turkey and my brisket all day long and inject it. And so I have the this is by Traeger. And that is a metal injector that I keep washed, and it's really nice. It never rusts, so it's been very useful during my barbecue season. The Classic 2 V-Sharp Warthog Sharpener. You remember when I got this? Okay, you put your knife in there, and it's like a crisscross, and you just pull on it, and it sharpens. It's kind of like the Bavarian Edge that I showed a few weeks ago from Bulbhead. They have a new one. It's probably less expensive than this. I'll have a link down below. But the new way to sharpen your knives is pull it through the V and just slowly drag your knife through. That is the Warthog right there. Are you guys ready for the #1 item on the show? This is the #1 most used item, and I will put a link for this. Here we go. Right there. These silicone gloves take everything in and out of the oven. They go up to 450 degrees. We tested them. They're padded inside. They have like a fuzzy, nice inside. You can wash them up real easy. And they're great for taking your brisket or pulled pork off the smoker. These gloves get used all the time on my show, and I want to make them the #1 item as I recap all the things that I've kept over the years. I use these the most. Okay, guys, so don't forget, big stuff happening next week. It's a YouTube premiere. I'll be sitting and watching it with you. We'll be doing giveaways and putting all our sauce on sale. I mean, there's things to be had. You got to be there. Don't miss next week's episode, all right? You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next episode. I love you. Bye-bye.